I want an intimate feeling with my baby. I want to go through pain and suffering. I know you have to do that, but the reward is great.
Having my VBAC was the best birth experience that I've ever had. I would definitely do it again if I had to.
And they're like, one more push and your baby's gonna be on your stomach. Don't you want to beat your baby? Push really, really, really hard one last time, and they put my baby on my chest. That was the most beautiful moment I ever had in my life.
And I plan to have my baby vaginally, VBAC. That's my day.
I'm dying here. I have work. There's 4 inches of filing over there that needs done.
I'm working on it.
All right, get your ass in here. Bye.
I've checked in with Alicia and she's doing great. Baby's doing wonderful. She was our VBAC mom-to-be. Unfortunately, due to her being way overdue, she had to be transferred to the hospital, non-emergency. She did have to have another cesarean, but her and the baby are doing just fine. Baby's doing wonderful. It hasn't been easy dedicating the time needed to help Joni out in the birthing center, just because of all the craziness going on here at the house, the family, the photography. Sometimes I get overwhelmed. I'm like, how am I gonna get there? I wanna get there, but when the things go right and I'm actually able to attend and I get to see that life, and I cry every time. And just after, I get reminded all the struggles, all the headaches, all the frustration is all worth it, because I'm like, I remember why I want to do this, and just seeing the joy of bringing and learning the whole experience, it's like gasoline. It's like, yes. But I was able to realize just how the doulas and other midwives and Joni, they're all prepared and they have all the certifications and training and education needed to overcome any obstacle during a labor, during birth, and during even postpartum, after the baby's born, what to do, neonatal resuscitation. All those things are important, and I definitely feel like I need to start jumping on the ball and getting certified. I figured I should start researching the training that I need, basic CPR, possibly also becoming a birth attendant. And there's a good chunk of work for me to do that I can do here at the house. And even though I'm not directly helping in the office, picking up phone calls, faxing, calling, patients, at least I'm getting the certifications needed to be that confident person side by side next to a midwife. This is my birth book. I keep record of all the births I attend, including my own 3. A little story in the beginning as why I decided to go on this venture, how it happened. And then I just go along from the first birth that I had, all the details as much as possible that I've been learning by Joni, teaching me, hey, write this, this is good information to keep in there. Their weight, the time that they were born, their length, if it was their first baby, if it was a home birth or birthing center birth, the age of the woman. Just try not to put any personal information, of the mom, but just general birth information, something that'll help me for the future. I still have friends and people, women in the community, who will say, well, go contact her. She has a lot of information. So they actually see me as a resource. So I am active as a birth advocate. Just by clicking, for example, what are the steps to making a woman feel comfortable during her labor? Or what are the books that I'm gonna need to become a childbirth educator? Also, as a childbirth educator, you need to have certain materials, certain tools, and even certain freebies that moms like to have. I Googled free stuff for childbirth educators, and I've gotten so many flyers and pamphlets from all these companies willing to give you free stuff, free materials for your moms. So I've done a lot of research online, and that's been one of the tools to help me get a step closer to becoming a certified childbirth educator. So that's Herba Viva. And then this is the same company, but this is sunscreen. This is all natural product. They sent me because of the fact that I am trying to become a childbirth educator, so they gave me their business cards, or this is so I can get in contact with their salespeople, but flyers. So this is all stuff that I can give to the moms. Products that people are like, wait a minute, I didn't know that existed. Like, I don't have to just use that one brand that everybody uses. Different things on sleeping, how to put their babies in a proper way to sleep, the safest way to sleep, which would be on their backs. And just so many different things. I mean, endless, endless. When you find out that you're expecting, the first thing you should do is ask yourself, what type of birth do I want? Because initially there is a lot of negativity, unfortunately, that first pops into your head that you say, oh, I am not going to feel any pain. Oh no, I don't think so. But deep down inside, you know that you want to have the most natural birth possible. That would be the main question. What do I want? So if you say, well, natural birth is something that I would like, then you have to look for natural birth communities. With the humongous lack that is here in our community as far as the natural world, the midwifery world, it is growing, but at the same time it's still kind of scarce. There is a humongous online community that women could reach out to, especially with everything now. Everyone's got access to the internet through their phones, through tablets, through anywhere. You can go to your local library and get free services to use the computer. There's humongous communities online that you can get a lot of beneficial information to help your decision with your birth. Even blogs on Facebook as well, visiting different pages and being able to connect with other moms or other midwives and other birth educators and get some tips from them. Mother-based communities online that women are open to sharing their own experiences, their stories, and basically empowering other women. Another benefit that you have on looking online is you can find the right birth professional for you, whether it be a licensed midwife, a doula, anybody who can help you in your birth process. Meet the midwife in your area. There's a lot of online resources and tools that will absolutely guide your birth because it happened in mine. My personal story, my 3 births. I went online to look for what I needed and I found it. And it might even become the way I get my certification and trainings in the future. But with every next step comes new obstacles. So with my already crazy life and doula training and all mommy life photography, now I'm moving to Texas. Yeehaw. My husband got a new job opportunity up there. I know that the minute I get into Texas, I'm really gonna wanna get into their birthing network, meet the moms that are advocating natural births. I want to meet the women who are catching babies over there. Women all over the world are starting to reach out to catching babies, and now that I'm going to be physically present in another state, that's just expanding my reach. Every day, if I can talk something about birth, I've done something towards the movement. Catching babies is all about sharing our experiences on both sides of the belly.